Welcome back to the channel. Team scores have dropped for round 25, so that is it for the year. Season ranks have been locked in, and I'm pretty happy with where I've ended up considering the start of my season and some poor captain choices throughout the year, but I think I've done relatively good. So top 2% overall, season rank 2,886. Final score 29,010. Look, that's only 500 points off the top, getting inside the top 1,000. And I had such a bad start to the year with Tommy Turbo, Brandon Smith. Then did I get Tommy Turbo again? No, I didn't. I can't. I had a couple of really poor choices, but I used my boosts early on in the year to get my team back on track. Luckily, I had Joseph Tarpany throughout the whole year, who really helped out my front row forwards. So yeah, we'll check out how my team went. Like, I got a top 4% score for the round, which I'm kind of happy with, considering I had Cameron Murray, who went down after like 30 seconds. I don't know how he even got 1 point, because he didn't really, I suppose he made the tackle, but geez, that's a stretch. Harry Grant, 93. Papali'i, 61. Tamalolo, very disappointing, 34, but they rested him, I guess, for the finals. Tarpany, 59. Angus Crichton, 115. Kolomatangi, 48. Ola Kawatu, 75. Best score in weeks. Talakai, 38, got injured. Hines, 95. Scotty Drinkwater, 81. He could have been so close to getting 100, but that big lanky back rower front rower from Penrith chased him down. That was amazing. I had Val Holmes as my captain, who got taken off after like 56 minutes. He was already at 133. I got to be happy with that, but if he had stayed on the field, it would have been a huge score for him, I reckon. Joey Manu, 42, gone for the season. Tas, 55. Mulatalo scored okay. Latrell Mitchell, 45. The Roosters just contained Souths for that first 60 minutes, pretty much. Well, not 60, we'll say 50. Tedesco, 96. So other than that, Appy didn't play. Barnett, Cleary, Mam, May, Anderson. So luckily, I had some depth throughout the year, and I still had a pretty solid team for the run home, even though I only had one trade for the last, say, 6 weeks. Next year's plan is, look, I'll be locking in Latrell next year for sure from the start. Other than that, I have no idea. But I know I'm going to run with Latrell next year. He's had his injury. If he comes through this final series uninjured, and pre-season next year uninjured, I'll be locking in Latrell for a big year next year. And Joseph Tarpany's got to be included as well. He was just huge. But there should be a lot of cheapies on offer next year with that extra team, the Dolphins coming into the comp. There's that young halfback from the Panthers who's going up there. He's a lock-in for sure. But yeah, thanks for following my Supercoach journey this year. Really appreciate all the comments. Please leave a comment about your final season rank. I'm really interested to see where some of the people who watch this channel, where they've finished. It's really interesting. I know one of the dudes was super close. He jumped at me last week because I had a poor score, and he was around 2,800-ish, and now I've finished 2,888 season rank, around there somewhere. But it was a tough round. Captain's choices this week. If you had have gone, well, Nico Hines got 95. A lot of people might have gone Nico, so they get 108, 190. Yeah, so I didn't get that much more homes. And if someone didn't have Murray, then they get add on another 70 points there. But I'm pretty happy. All right. My picks for the finals. Parramatta to beat the Panthers. Cowboys and Sharks, I have no idea, but it's at Shark Park, so maybe the Cowboys could struggle. I'm going the Rabbitohs to bounce back against the Roosters. Rabbitohs are my team. I think they will beat the Roosters this week after last week. And the Raiders are a good chance to beat the Storm. I'm thinking the Raiders over Storm. And that's my first week predictions. From there on, I think Eels are a good chance to win the comp this year. They've got a solid team. They've beaten Penrith twice this year. They've beaten Melbourne, I think. But I like Souths as well. Souths are my team. If Souths are playing quality football and they've got no injuries from the first couple of minutes, like Cam Murray all the time, they're a good chance. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in February, March next year for the season preview of who I'm going to pick. Thanks again for watching. I really love doing this, and I'll see you next year.